Hello everyone, this is Adam again, and I do thank you very kindly for stopping by the channel. As well, I wanted to wish everybody a chipper and blessed day. So today's video will be a VR for Brandon Jansen at Top Loaded. Please stick around, I know you won't be pissed. So before we jump into this VR one last time, I would ask very kindly, if you can go ahead and just please go check out Brandon Jansen's channel today. If you don't do anything else today, go check out my friend's channel. He is one of the best and most kindest and generous dudes in this community. Not even just this community, but the whole world, dude. That's Brandon Jansen. He is even affectionately known in the circles we both run in as the GOAT. That should sit there and say something. So, as well, Brandon has one of the best collections out there, because I know this for a fact as well, because I put a few of those cards in his collection. But as well, he's a big Larry Bird fan, Bo Jackson, and collects lots of other stuff too. Big Dodgers fan. So, again, congrats on your 500 milestone, Brandon. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to shout you out. That is my favorite part of this VR, is to get to shout you out. And his request through this VR, though, is to basically talk about your collections, what you like to collect. That way, him and others can sit there and see that. And as we all know how generous this community is, lots of people send racks out, so that kind of gives people ideas what you collect. So maybe they can learn something new that you collect, and as well, maybe something that you shifted gears on, et cetera, to where you're getting cards that you're still wanting for your collection when people send racks. So this is actually take 3. This is the 3rd time I'm trying to film this video. I kind of went back and watched the first one. Didn't like it just because of some of the cards I was showing. I just felt like I was leaning too much on the high-end side of my collection versus just showcasing some cards of those players that are on the middle and low end. So take 2. That video I will probably still release and just call it the long format, because it wound up being 30 minutes long. I was just really going through my cards and enjoying and looking at them. And then before I realized it was a 30-minute video, which I know a lot of people don't typically try to watch. But for those people that do enjoy PC content, I'm going to go ahead and release it as well, probably in a day or two. But to start it off with, I do want to try to trim it down to maybe a 10 to 15 minute video. But let me go ahead and start jumping into my PC collection now. I'm going to showcase one card of all the different players that what I call super collect. I got this beautiful Chipper Jones here, the rookie card medallion. This is actually a red version of it. Pretty cool card, number 10. My next Braves PC, or second guy I probably PC the most, would be Hank Aaron. That's a really cool relic game used, number 10 of 25. Number 3 PC for baseball would probably be the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. That was actually my main PC growing up. I love that card as well there from Top Stadium Club. They always got some of the best photos and pictures on cards, and this is from the Mega Heroes as well. That's really cool. The next guy I probably PC the most is Greg Maddux. I love that card there. Die cut, and it's kind of got that etched foil right there. Just really cool. Next up the plate would probably be Freddie Freeman. Still love collecting him when I can. Still got plenty of cards out there I need to grab that are still in the Braves uniform, and I'll grab a few Dodgers ones here or there as well. Next guy is probably Mike Trout. I just was collecting him heavily for a long period of time, and I still collect him now because I still think he's one of the most generational talents from the early 2000s, or the 2011, that decade, the 2010s. Relic card right there. Next guy is Ronald Acuna, the current best Braves player. Wish this dude to stay healthy and show his full potential. Kind of reminds me of Ken Griffey Jr. a little bit, being injured. But I love me some Topps Stadium Club again. That's a chrome card photo variation there. And next guy that I probably super collect is Shohei Ohtani. I just showed a beautiful collection I bought of his on the last video. So you want to check out some sweet Ohtanis, go check that out. But this is one of those Select Sensations Gold, and they are numbered 10. That's 10 of 10. Bam. So something off the wall that I collect that a lot of people don't know is I collect GPK. But it's mostly to the atom bombs. This is Eloy Atom. Kind of got the atom bomb coming out there at the top there. So I collect atom bombs. Let's go into basketball now. So my number one PC in basketball is going to be Kobe Bryant. Got that beautiful towel relic there. I thought that'd be cool to show. Not seen, but this card right here that ever showed a towel relic in a basketball or any kind of sports card, to be honest. Number 2 PCs, Michael Jordan. That's a really beautiful card. And like I was talking about in my very first video, I was trying to show his rookie card and his scoring kings. You know what I'm saying? Something just like insane, you know, to his Grail cards. All right, card or player number 3 is Magic Johnson for my Lakers. I love me some of these orange refractors back in the day. Number to 499 there. And then the next player is going to be Steph Curry. Love me some Revolutions. This is the Sunburst, number to 75 parallel there. And then the newest Laker, Mr. Luka Doncic. Can't wait to start collecting some of these type of really cool cards in the Lakers uniform. So that's baseball, basketball. Let's go football. My number 1 PC in football, ironically, is not even from my main team. It is Jerry Rice. I love me some Jerry Rice. I looked into buying pretty much a full playing day run of all of his cards. You know, probably about 80% of his cards that I ever made, probably or more, I bought in one collection, one fell swoop. And it was just so cool to be able to snag all those. So I just kind of also enjoyed watching them and then being what I feel like is the greatest receiver of all time, if not maybe even the greatest football player of all time. But moving on to my next PC is going to be Patrick Mahomes, showing the red, white, and blue there. Love collecting some Patrick Mahomes. I think he's got potential to try to make a run at Tom Brady stats and so on and so forth. And I was lucky enough to maybe get in on him a little bit earlier than I did Brady. But I do have some Brady cards too, but I don't really super collect him like I do Patrick Mahomes. Now, 2 guys that they just don't have a whole bunch of cards modern, but every now and then they do have a few. And I as well try to complete the playing day run of these 2 guys. The 2 GOATs for my Bears, Walter Payton and Gale Sayers. This is actually, ironically, my favorite football player for my Bears of all time, and Walter Payton's number 2. 1A, 1B, though. It's very, very close. I know a lot of people think he's the greatest running back of all time, him or Barry Sanders or maybe one other player like Jim Brown or somebody like that. But let me move on to the next sport. It's hockey. A lot of people don't see hockey on my channel very much. And I really showed like a healthy stack of my Sidney Crosby collection. I don't really, once again, get to show too much of that. So that's the reason why I love that long form video that I'm going to go ahead and drop as well. But I showcase a lot of Sidney Crosby. And I love this right here, Ice from Upper Deck. Really, really cool looking color card there. All right, next PC for hockey's the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Showed some really cool cards of his as well. Number 3 is Mario Lemieux. Once again, I didn't want to pull out his rookie because it's too much of a little bit of a higher end card. Wanted to kind of showcase some lower end cards for this. Jaromir Jagr, a rookie there though. That's not terribly too expensive a card, a few bucks. All right, so one other last little thing I do try to collect is like what I call star players like this. Sammy Sosa autographs and stuff like that. And I do actually collect Sammy Sosa, and I collect Tony Gwynn's. I collect Randy Johnson's. I collect all kinds of Hall of Famers cards, and I keep them in penny sleeves and a 3-row or 4 or 5-row box, and just kind of see how many of those cards I can kind of collect. And I thought about really doing a live stream and kind of showing that as an option for this VR as well. I was kind of tempted to do that, but again, I wanted to get it done in a video format so I can shout out Brandon a little bit better. But as well, I collect Hall of Fame autographs. What's crazy is you can get a Hall of Fame autograph like this a lot of times somewhere between 15 to 30-ish bucks. Not much for an all-time great and an exciting player to watch. And this one is the blue, number to 99. Steve Carlton. Once again, he charges $45 for his autograph, but you can probably pick up this card for less than that on the eBay. Frank Thomas, number to 49. Pick up a card like that for 35 to 45 bucks. Andres Galarraga, just once again showing a player more like a Sammy Sosa, somebody that might have played for the Braves as well. Collect stuff like that. Jim Rice, you can get an autograph like that for like 15 to 20 bucks. Same thing for Alan Trammell. Another Steve Carlton. I love these Topps Anniversary Platinum Edition. But anyways, this is my short form VR for my good friend Brandon. Please do go take the time to check out his channel. Take care. Stay chipper. Bye now.